Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. It is time for our Frugal Friday tip, and this week's tip is about templates and kind of hanging on to fun boxes and things like that you find because they can be really cool paper crafting and gifting templates. I love to do like favor boxes on the holidays, and I like to do fun gift wrapping, so these things really save time. So I'll show you an example, and then I'm going to go through this whole binder. This is where I keep all of my templates, both store-bought and just kind of saved, scavenged. So if you want to stick around for the whole thing and see what's in this binder, you are more than welcome to. And if you just want to get the tip and get out, that's totally fine too. So let me see. I'm just gonna grab an example of what I mean when I say save a template. So like this, for instance, was a box that some chocolates came in, and I bought the chocolates because I was making some like gift favor bags for people, and I also really loved the box. Isn't that cool? And I thought, hey, I could trace that from a piece of poster board, and then I could like stamp or spray ink or decoupage it or whatever. And then, I mean, this is big enough to put a scarf or a hand knit hat or something like that in for a present, or I could fill it with, I could stack up cookies and put them in there. So a lot of things that I could wrap in this. So I saved this box. So we're gonna go through, and I'm going to show you other things that I've saved too. But again, that's the idea: save boxes, save envelopes, so that you have templates when you need them. So if that's the too long didn't read, the TDLR version of it. But because it's fun to be nosy and look at people's stuff, I'll go through my whole binder. So this was a book that I got quite a few years ago, and I love eyelets. So if you've seen any of my card making videos, you know I love eyelets. I still use them, and even though I've kind of lost my card making mojo lately, I still like eyelets. And I just, see, this is the sort of stuff that I really love, this weird, funky, art doll, bizarro stuff. And when I saw this little book, I thought, this is so fun, I love it. And then a friend of mine had a rubber stamp that stamped out the paper doll from some of these books. Now I ended up actually buying a copy of that stamp, but before I did that, I stamped her stamp on a piece of acetate. I don't know, that's probably not going to show up because maybe if I can catch the light. I stamped it on a piece of clear film, and then I also stamped it on a on some cardstock and cut it out. So I had something to trace so I can make the paper dolls from that book. There were templates in there too, but I really loved that stamp and I ended up buying it. But hey, if you've got a friend with a stamp, stamped out a few times. There's another Frugal Friday tip. So if your friend has a bunch of house mouse stamps and you like them, stamp a few. Like me and my friend Tracy both have house mouse stamps, so we'll stamp them and stamp some if we're at each other's houses and whatnot. We usually end up buying the stamps anyway. So I feel like I've personally kept the house mouse company in business with my purchases. I keep my store-bought templates as well. These are color blocking templates that I bought at Walmart like ages ago for scrapbooking, just to make scrapbooking quicker. And I like the layout, and even if I don't use the template for scrapbooking, it gives me some ideas for card making or other projects. It just gives me an idea to lay things out. And these are some other ones that I got. And the neat thing about these templates, here's another quick tip if you ever get your hands on one of these. So you're probably thinking, Lindsay, are you kidding me? Why would you buy a template like that? I mean, Durfee, anyone can figure that out. Well, it's not just a template like this. It's also a template like that, and 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 a template like that. Look at all the ways you can lay things out. There's 8 different ways to lay out things with one of these templates. So when you spy these on a thrift store or on a yard sale, you know what the heck they're for. It's so you can cut your pattern papers and your photos and stuff, and you can do a layout really quick and easy. And I love the look of these. So these are fun. It was really handy too when you just go to the store and you drop off your roll of film, and then you would get your stack of photos. Then you could trim them into these different shapes, and they would all fit very modern looking on a page. I still think color blocking looks good. I don't think it looks dated at all. So yeah, I keep my purchase templates there too. Now sometimes I'll print out something from the internet for a specific project. So there was this website, I'm not sure if it's still around anymore, but it was called Merkwood Designs. Now this one's actually from circleofcrafters.com. But anyway, they have tons of templates there. You can find lots of free paper crafting templates. But when I want to do iris folding, I don't want to go to my computer. I don't want to have to Google and try to find a template. These work really good. I've got for a triangle-ish shape. for a hexagonal shape, for a square shape or rectangle shape. These are basic shapes. I can use these for almost any iris folding I want to do, and then I can alter them or even just make my own if I'm doing like a weird shape like a Christmas tree or a dress or whatnot. But having these printed ready to go, I know they're in my template binder. I don't have to search the internet and get distracted, because I get really easily distracted. That's why I don't type my sentiments on the computer, because unless I can't help it, unless I don't have a stamp for it, or nothing that will work, because I get distracted and it takes me way longer than it should. Now these are really fun. These are just different boxes that I've saved, a lot of tea boxes. You know, like somebody gets you, if you're a tea drinker, you've probably received specialty novelty tea sets for Christmas. The little boxes that come in are so cute. And then like this little green tea sampler, I thought was really cute. Anytime I use up a product and the box is cool, I just take it apart and I save it. And it's free. It's a free pattern. That is Frugal Friday, my friends. It's a free pattern. That will fit on a piece of cardstock, no problem. So especially anything that will fit on a standard piece of cardstock. French fry boxes are the absolute cutest things to craft up and fill with goodies. So fun. Those are really fun for Halloween if you like to do Halloween favors, if you have the time and inclination. This box, I haven't made this one, but I saved the box. I thought this was really cool. It's like a gift bag, but it's and it's got a little tuck closure. I love tuck closures. I love that it's a little bit. It seems to be, no, it's not. I thought it was maybe a little wider at the top. It's not, but it's got this little gusseted closure, and the little tab tucks in. I can't really, without gluing it. I don't know if I can really show you. But I thought that, oh, here we go. See how cute that is? It's just like a little, it's like a little bag, and it tucks closed. So anyway, I thought that was really cute. This was some PR from the Pink Floyd experience. My husband, I think, brought this home from work, and I thought that's really cool because it, you fold it together, and it's just a little pyramid box, and you hold it together with string. So this could be an ornament. I flattened it out so it will hold in my binder, but these fold, and they just hold together like that. They don't glue them, and then you put a ribbon through all the holes, and that's how it's held together, and it's a cute little ornament. But you could do this and put a present inside and hang it on the Christmas tree, and then when somebody, you know, the recipient comes over, you give them the ornament that's also has a gift inside. I love stuff like that. I think that's really fun and kind of inspiring too. So, you know, I can look through this when I don't have any mojo, and I can probably find something that I want to do. And then sometimes I find a cool pattern, and like maybe I make the project. I'll print it off again just so I have one that I can use as a template. Although it would make more sense to just print this on the back of cardstock. Like, I'm going to remember where the heck I found that. I don't know where I got that. But yeah, I'll do that. Like, if I buy a template, or if I like a digital template, or usually I just find them online for free, I'll just print out an extra one so I have it to trace. Because I'm not finding it again. You know. Websites come and go. It may never be posted again. So another thing that I've done is I've gone to craft stores that have, now I don't know if you'll find many of these anymore, but you know how the scrapbook stores used to have AccuCut machines, those big die cut machines before everybody got their own? Well, you could get these really cool little boxes cut. So what you do if you're having a party or whatever, you go to the scrapbook store, you buy your paper, and if you bought the paper with them, they generally would cut it for free, or they'd let you cut the machine. Like, this is a fry basket. I thought this was so cute. I had extras cut so that I could use them as templates, because I thought that's so cute. In case in case the store goes out of business or you're not going to go back. This is a stationary folio, or maybe even like a business card folio, but I don't know what you're supposed to put in there, but it's awfully cute, and then it closes up somehow. I think it's like a little, what the heck was this? You know what? Now I'm second guessing that I know what this is. I think it was like a little thing to put like little cards in, and then it would close up like that or something. Gosh, I don't remember now. It's an AccuCut. It's an AccuCut die. I thought it was great when I bought it. But it's only the cost of the paper. This is a envelope template that I made for 5x5 envelopes, of course. This is before we all got our punch boards and whatnot, but sometimes it's just easier. It's just easier to do that. Oh yeah, so like when you go to the bank or the credit union and you you withdraw some money, or you go to the drive up, so they're just, you know, they're sending the thing through the vacuum sucky thing, so they got to put the money in something. I thought these little envelopes were really cute, and then of course you could do this out of like Christmas scrapbook paper and have like a way to gift money to like your kids or other relatives or something. Again, another envelope template. A lot of these are just, I've made them myself because I needed an envelope for a certain size card, and I figured, well, if I'm going to make an envelope, I might as well save the template. Oh yeah, these are some templates that I made, little onesie card templates. So I cut on fold, make a little onesie. Why do the work twice? If you're going to make a template for something, you might as well save it. This was, oh, you know what? This is an envelope that I made. I made this out of wallpaper. You know the wallpaper books? Okay, so that's how it folds. But so that I have a scory, I have a template to trace. So after I trace it, all I have to do is put this on the inside of my paper, and I can score or fold against it so that I can make my little envelope. Isn't that cute? So that's for our onesie card. That's why I have those together. Isn't that adorable? This one's a little like, this baby's too skinny, I think. We got to go with the chunky baby. I think actually this one might have been one I found on Merkwood Designs, and then I'm like, no, I got to make my baby a little more chunky, so I made the chunky baby. But isn't that cute? Man, that makes me want to make a baby card. I don't know anyone having a baby, but and I was so uninspired just a few days ago, friends. This is just another little. This was by. Oh yeah, there was a website called Donovan, or maybe that was Merkwood Designs. Anyway, this says purse card, copyright 2001 by Donovan, and it's one I printed off the internet. And how cute is that? Makes a little purse. Oh, I guess you fold these in so that you've got a little bit of a gusset. Oh, and then you can put thicker things in there. That's cute. So there you go. Oh, the treasures to behold in here. What else do we have? I think it's kind of fun. Even like if I'm not going to use some of these templates very often, it's just kind of fun to look through it and remember the projects that I used to enjoy. So this one right here, these are fun. These were more scrapbooking templates, and so my parents are a hardware store, and my sister has a little craft shop in the basement of the hardware store. They opened that up for her to run when she was in high school, and it's still there. She's working more in the lumberyard section, the hardware like store section, but the craft shop's still there. But anyway, this was a little, it's Brian's Arts and Crafts in the place of Lakeview Lumber in that building. If you're ever in China, Maine, you got to check it out. So this was just another one of those templates. You can turn it around all these different ways. I don't know. It's back when scrapbooking was fresh and new and fun for me, so I love keeping those. Now, some other templates, I don't have them in here because they're with all my paper I don't love, my scrapbook paper that I don't really like very much. It's okay. It's not, I don't keep anything I hate. It's just kind of boring paper or paper I'm kind of sick of, or like, you know, from pads where you have so many sheets. I have my Cradleope templates there. I don't know why I have this card here, but those are templates you lay down on the paper, you just tear the paper against it. You can kind of see here, and then you fold the torn piece against the inside piece that you get, and it's the quickest way to make envelopes. I probably use that more than any other envelope maker, but all of those templates I have with my 12 by 12 scrapbook paper I want to use up. So this should go in there too. I have no idea why that's in here. Probably because I used to keep my Cradleopes in here, but it was too much of a hassle to go drag this off the shelf. It was made more sense for me to have all those Cradleope templates with my scrapbook paper because I use them more often. And these are just some more of those templates I was telling you about from my sister's shop. These were kind of cool, actually. The Journaling Genie, I think I got this in a yard sale. This is cool because I have a really hard time writing neatly without any sort of template. And it's just, I know it looks probably really cheesy right now, but I'm telling you what, this is actually really handy. So it's mostly handy just for having all of the lines. So it does give you some ideas, but just like you could draw wavy lines and then write your writing in it, which looks, I know it sounds really cheesy, but trust me, it's really kind of cool. And there's like a big pencil if you wanted to do, you know, a kid's scrapbook layout. But honestly, just having these lines, these parallel lines work really well. I love the spiral there. I'm not sure. Let me grab some black paper. I know this will make it a little bit easier to see against. I mean, that's fun. You draw on the lines with a pencil, you write your lettering on that, and then you erase your pencil lines, and it'll look so funky and cool, the zigzags and the swirly swirls. I just think that's fun. I don't know. Why not, you know? This Frugal Friday tip is turning into a whole ordeal, isn't it? And then some balloons. I don't know. I probably wouldn't use these too often, but definitely the spirals and the zigzags and stuff, because they're kind of funky, and that's kind of like, I don't know. I think it's because that's what was really popular when I started stamping and paper crafting in the late 90s, early 2000s. And I don't know, I think it's kind of like you love the music that was popular when you were in high school and college. And I think you love the type of stuff that was popular when you got started in a craft. I think it's that same idea. I think I had some of my green stickers envelopes in that sleeve. Oh, look at these. Oh my gosh, I gotta show you this. This actually, my kids did this. It was an art project at school, and I'm like, this is so cool. And I asked if I could keep it. And it's a pop-up sampler book that they did in art class. But look at this, it shows you how to cut the paper and what kind of pop-up you'll get. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh, I need to look. It's like a beak. It's like a little chick beak. That would be a cute Easter card. And then you could do that for a Christmas tree, or just to make or to make a bouquet of flowers. Open up on your page, like that could be the bouquet, and the flowers could pop out of there. And I just love how it's got the little reminder. It like reminds you how to do that. Isn't that awesome? So I asked Lila if I could have hers, and she said yes. That's like a nose. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be cute to have a little nose? So fun. So I saved that. Because you never know. Look, I'm getting all inspired just looking at these templates. Hey, let me know in the comments below if there's something here that you're just dying to see me work with. These are, I don't think these are going to really show up. This is a template I made to do a string heart. Like, is it called spider? It's, the string you'd go, like I'd connect the things and keep going around and end up with this really cool, I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. Actually, it's probably tutorials for a lot of these things on my YouTube channel, but I have a tutorial for that. It makes this just like crisscrossy string design. It's really cute. These are just some stitching templates that I picked up from, I think, Oriental Trading Company. I did them on some cards with some like fruity stamps that I had, because they're all kind of like fruit designs and alphabets and stuff. And it was fun. It wasn't, I'm not a stitcher. It wasn't something that really like, I mean, I probably could give these away. I probably won't do those again, but it was kind of fun. It was fun to try. And if you try something and you don't like it, don't beat yourself up about it and say, oh, I bought this thing. I mean, it was probably 99 cents. Don't beat yourself up about it. Now, these are cool. These are these hanging heart pockets, and they were so fun. I would make these at Valentine's Day and fill them with goodies for the kids, or we used to do handmade Valentines a lot when my kids were little, and one year we did these, and so these had candies in them and a little string, and so we made one for every kid in the class, which is no small task when you've got twins. But that was really fun, and I love doing that. So I saved that because it's just a real fun and easy project to do. I really like that. I'll stick those back in there for now, but they might not be long for this binder. They may have to go to a good home. These are more of like those actually no, they're not AccuCut. They're just these little well, I guess they're envelopes really. I'll show you one. I'll show you the most exciting one. A Pentagon petal card. So these are all petal cards. That's what they're called. This was from Merkwood Designs. I'm not sure if that website still is happening, but if it is, it's www, obviously, ruthnzaroff.com. I think I actually have that linked up on my blog, because I had like just a quick reference of free template places. But look at that, it's kind of cute. AccuCut had very similar envelopes too, and I think I have some of those in here as well. And those two are the same idea. This is kind of the same idea too. It's just a little, isn't that fun? And you could just decorate each panel, and there you've got something like a little envelope-y thing. And this does have a little bit of thickness if you want. It's got little gussets in there. I don't know if I'd bother doing the gussets. I would probably just score it once if I was going to make that. But yeah, you could decorate each panel and make something kind of cool. I think. You make it look like two faces coming together. Maybe, I don't know. That's kind of cool. Yeah, another petal. A lot of petal cards. Boy, I was into the petal cards. I think I printed off most of our templates at one point and just to have for when I wanted to make something. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, this video is going to be so long. Stair step card. Is this Stair? Yeah, this is a stepper card. So I made one of these stepper cards and I'm like, this was fun. And so as soon as I figured it out, I just saved the template so I'd have it for another time. I never made another one, but but I saved my template. When you figure it out, when you're like trying to figure out how to make something and you finally figure it out, you like want to save it because it's like I'm gonna remember that again. These were fun. This was like a little, oh, go this way. It's like a little pop-up card. I do have a tutorial of that on my channel. I used some Beatrix Potter stamps. This one, what was this? I don't even remember what this one was. Oh yeah, this weirdo. Some of these are kind of unimpressive when you see them folded up. It's like, oh yay, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo, lady. Oh yeah, this is just a, this is like a window card. Isn't that kind of fun? I don't think I ever did anything with that, but that's, that was one I cut out at my sister's shop. She had an AccuCut machine. Yeah, I don't think I did anything. Oh, this was a lotion advertisement. I had like a sample in there, but I just thought that was kind of cool. I like the idea of the folding over. I just saved it. It came in the mail and I saved it. These were a commercial. You notice what I had cut from a scrapbook store. Lots of different little doodads in here. Oh, I thought these were neat. I had to reglaze something at one point, and I thought that these little glazier's points, this little box of the glazier's points came in, like, you know, if you have to replace a window pane or something. I thought that was cute. I think that's that same heart template for the Valentine's that I showed you earlier. Let's just skim through, see if there's anything interesting. Oh, just extra, just envelopes. Oh yeah, when I made an owl card and I just kept I saved the thing after I figured it out. Oh, a little matchbox. I saved a matchbox and made a little matchbox template out of it. These are like, you know, when you buy a set of boxes, you buy some gift boxes and you have some left over, save the leftovers because you can use them as templates. Or you could just use the boxes if you decide you're not into crafting. Oh, this was a little ornament I made. I made one for my mom, and then I just saved one to have as a template. So I even wrote template in there. Probably this was one I messed up, so I decided to save it as a template, but there's Jackson when he was a little baby. This was probably something I sent, 2003, yep. I sent it in 2003. Aw. She loved it. Then I have some, like, you know, store-bought templates and, you know, just save anything. A puzzle piece, a puzzle template, little file folders, those are fun. These are actually Green Sneakers templates, the same people that did the Cradleope. These are all like large envelopes, and look, this is a stationery folio, like for cards and whatnot. And then I did a project with Genevieve Designs. She has tons of printable templates on her Etsy shop, really quality stuff. She has a YouTube channel as well. And yeah, I did like a video for her, and I saved the things that she sent because they're really fun, really great templates. And I made like a mini book with a box that came out pretty cool. And then these old paper wishes, paper pizzazz templates. I saved those. Anything that I would papercraft with, any stencil that I would papercraft with and not like use on the gel press, I saved here. This one's fun. This was, you did an Easter layout with that, and it's, you cut everything up and then it fits together like a puzzle. They had a bunch of different shapes that would do that, and it was just kind of fun. Diamond folds, loved those for a while. That's like to make lattice and things like that on your cards or scrapbook pages. Mini envelopes, oh my word, I loved all of these. There's a scrapbook shop in that I used to go to Crops, and I swear I bought every template that she sold. I loved the little mini envelopes. I loved putting them on a layout. So fun. Those are fun. I just loved them. This was before we all had die cut machines. This is when we did everything by hand. It was more fun. It was more fun then, guys. Maybe I just need to get back to the simpler times, because I loved, You know, I can make a book plate that looks so much better and realistic. I can do it out of like black paper and put embossing paste on it and make it look like metal. But man, oh man, I had more fun with these simple little templates, you know? Maybe that's it. Maybe we've taken the craft out of crafting. Maybe we've taken the craft out of crafting and we've turned it into some, like, we gotta have this machine, we gotta have that machine, we gotta have this supply. I loved doing these diamond folds. You'd make like a wreath, they would all fold to be three-dimensional or latticed on the edge of a border. Oh, they were so pretty. Yeah, and I've got some brass templates too, so you can actually just use your knife, your craft knife, and cut them out. So yeah, I think like I took the rest of the brass templates out because I put them with my embossing folders because I can use them in my my machine. Of course, I don't use them very often. And I got some more little little lattice things. Oh look, I laminated some Fantasy Me here. Fantasy Lindsay laminated some brush guides so I could learn to brush letter. That really hasn't come to pass, but it was from one of those calendars, those daily calendars where you're supposed to learn something and it goes real well in January, but come February, you know, you forget to take the days off and it's just all the good intentions have gone away. And then in the back pocket is where I slide a lot of the most. I'm too lazy to open the binder. I'm just sliding in things. This was an envelope. This was my Create-A-Lope. That's a tool that I don't really use very much, but this was, I did a card based on this. It was using Quetzalcraft farm animals. You can find that on my YouTube channel, but I thought that was so cute. I think Jackson got it, and no, Maisie got it, and I thought it was such a fun card that I'm like, I'm saving that for a template. This was from a Christmas gift. I thought the envelope was kind of pretty. This is a 3D like shadow box card I got for Mother's Day this year. Isn't that cute? I love that. And then this here was so pretty. This was from the Anstel stationery shop who sends things to be reviewed sometimes, and it's a pop-up card. It's Chinese New Year. Isn't that pretty? I thought that was so thoughtful and such a nice card. I love the idea, so I saved it. But there you have it. Do you save things to be used as templates? What do you think of my collection? Am I a hoarder, or is it totally justifiable? I don't know. I just got some joy looking through those, so I guess I'm keeping it because it totally sparked joy, because I got a grin ear to ear like after looking at all those. So I hope you enjoyed going on this journey with me and seeing all these crazy boxes that I've kept over the years, because yeah, they're fun. They're fun, and I think that, you know, I'm more happy crafting when I'm not using a machine and I'm just going back to basics. So, hey, we learned a little bit about ourselves today, didn't we? Hope you enjoyed this Frugal Friday, and until next time, happy crafting.